When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the aeroplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. The way to learn to do things is to do things. The way to learn a trade is to work at it. Success teaches how to succeed. Begin with the determination to succeed, and the work is half done already. Remember, success is 99% failure. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. Even a mistake may turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. Don't find fault. Find a remedy. Anybody can complain. If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. There is only one rule for the industrialist, and that is, make the best quality goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes shine to the stars. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. Experience is the thing of supreme value. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Vision without execution is just hallucination. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than in trying to solve them. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. America is not a land of money but of wealth, not a land of rich people but of successful workers. You say I started out with practically nothing, but that isn't correct. We all start out with all there is. It's how we use it that makes things possible. As we serve our jobs, we serve the world. One of the greatest discoveries a person makes, one of their great surprises, is to find that they can do what they were afraid they couldn't do. Money doesn't make us anyway, it just unmasks us. To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. There is joy in work. There is no happiness except in the realization that we have accomplished something. You don't have to hold a position in order to be a leader. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. There is no disgrace in honest failure. There is disgrace in fearing to fail. I cannot discover that anyone knows enough to say definitely what is and what is not possible. Money is like an arm or leg. Use it or lose it. Genius is seldom recognized for what it is, a great capacity for hard work. To see a thing clearly in the mind makes it begin to take form. I am looking for a lot of men who have an infinite capacity to know not what can't be done. Sometimes you just don't like somebody. The one aim of these financiers is world control by the creation of inextinguishable debt. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. To teach that comparatively few men are responsible for the greatest forward steps of mankind is the worst sort of nonsense. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Anybody can complain. The natural thing to do is to work, to recognize that prosperity and happiness can be obtained only through honest effort. Any color, so long as it's black. Power and machinery, money and goods are useful only as they set us free to live. Speculation into things already produced, that is not business. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Time and money spent in helping men to do more for themselves is far better than mere giving. Whatever you have, you must either use or lose. A bore is a person who opens his mouth and puts his feet in it. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. As we advance in life, we learn the limits of our abilities. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others simply waste. A market is never saturated with a good product, but it is very quickly saturated with a bad one. Which quote did you like the most? Please let us know in the comments below.